The Legend of the Sapphire Dragon. In the kingdom of Eldoria, a land of towering mountains, dense forests, and crystal-clear lakes, there existed a legend that had been passed down through generations. It was the tale of the Sapphire Dragon, a majestic creature said to possess immense wisdom and power. The dragon's scales were rumored to shimmer like the finest sapphires, and its breath could heal the sick and rejuvenate the land. In a small village at the edge of Eldoria, there lived a young boy named Eric. Eric was an orphan, taken in by the kindly village blacksmith, Thorn. Despite his humble beginnings, Eric possessed a curious mind and a courageous heart. He spent his days helping Thorn in the forge and his nights gazing at the stars, dreaming of adventure. One crisp autumn evening, as the village gathered around a bonfire to share stories, an old traveler arrived. His eyes sparkled with the light of many journeys, and he carried with him an air of mystery. The villagers welcomed him warmly, eager to hear his tales. "I come from the farthest reaches of Eldoria," the traveler began, "and I bring news of the Sapphire Dragon." The crowd fell silent, and Eric leaned in, his heart pounding with excitement. "The dragon has been seen in the misty mountains," the traveler continued. "It is said that it guards a treasure beyond imagination, a gem that can grant the bearer untold power and wisdom." As the traveler spoke, Eric's mind raced. He had heard the legend of the Sapphire Dragon many times, but this was the first time he had heard of its treasure. That night, as he lay in bed, Eric made a decision. He would find the Sapphire Dragon and discover the truth of the legend. The next morning, Eric prepared for his journey. He packed a small satchel with essentials: bread, cheese, a water flask, and a warm cloak. He also took Thorn's old sword, a finely crafted weapon that had seen many battles. With a determined heart, he set off towards the misty mountains. The journey was long and arduous. Eric traveled through dense forests, crossed raging rivers, and climbed steep, rocky paths. Along the way, he encountered many challenges. He faced wild animals, treacherous terrain, and harsh weather. But with each obstacle, his resolve grew stronger. One evening, as he camped by a sparkling stream, Eric encountered a fellow traveler, a girl named Lyra. Lyra was a skilled archer with a sharp wit and a keen eye. She was also on a quest to find the Sapphire Dragon, driven by a desire to prove herself to her family of renowned warriors. "Let's travel together," Lyra suggested. "Two are stronger than one, and we can help each other." Eric agreed, grateful for the companionship. Together, they continued their journey, sharing stories and laughter along the way. They became fast friends, each encouraging the other when the path became difficult. After several weeks of travel, they finally reached the foothills of the misty mountains. The peaks loomed high above them, shrouded in mist and mystery. According to the legend, the Sapphire Dragon's lair was hidden deep within these mountains. As they climbed higher, the air grew colder and the path more treacherous. But Eric and Lyra pressed on, driven by their shared goal. One day, they came upon a hidden cave entrance, marked with ancient runes that glowed faintly in the dim light. "This must be it," Lyra whispered, her eyes wide with wonder. They entered the cave cautiously, their footsteps echoing off the stone walls. The air inside was cool and damp, and the only light came from their flickering torches. They followed the winding tunnels deeper into the mountain, guided by the faint glow of the runes. Finally, they reached a vast chamber. In the center of the chamber lay a large, shimmering gem, its blue light casting a mesmerizing glow. And curled around the gem, in all its majestic glory, was the Sapphire Dragon. The dragon opened its eyes and regarded them with a gaze that was both wise and powerful. Its scales glittered like sapphires, and its presence filled the chamber with a sense of awe and reverence. "Who dares enter my lair?" the dragon's voice echoed, deep and resonant. Eric stepped forward, his heart pounding. "We seek the truth of the legend, Great Dragon. We wish to understand your wisdom and the treasure you guard." The dragon regarded them for a moment before speaking. "The gem you see before you is not a treasure of gold or jewels, but a source of great wisdom and knowledge. It can grant you the power to understand the world and to use that knowledge for the good of all." Eric and Lyra exchanged glances, understanding the dragon's words. They knew that the true treasure lay not in the gem itself, but in the wisdom it could bestow. "We wish to use this knowledge to help our people," Lyra said. "To bring peace and prosperity to Eldoria." The dragon nodded approvingly. "You have shown great courage and determination in your journey. The wisdom of the gem is now yours to share." With that, the dragon breathed a gentle, warm breath over them. Eric and Lyra felt a surge of energy and clarity, their minds opening to new possibilities and understanding. They knew that their lives had been forever changed. They thanked the Sapphire Dragon and began their journey back to their village, filled with a renewed sense of purpose. Along the way, they used their newfound knowledge to solve problems and help those they encountered. They shared the wisdom of the gem with their people, bringing about a new era of peace and prosperity in Eldoria. The legend of the Sapphire Dragon became a symbol of hope and inspiration, a reminder that true power lies not in wealth or strength, but in the wisdom and courage to make a difference. And so, Eric and Lyra's legacy lived on, their story passed down through generations as a testament to the enduring power of knowledge and friendship.